Hello folks, a very warm welcome to Sijada Sessions number 4. Today on the carpet with me, jenniferjans from Bleu. Welcome.
Thank you.
And also with you. First we need to cheer on our amazing session.
Cheers.
I'm super happy to have you on the carpet.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
I always saw you from far because you were always organizing those amazing things. You were playing everywhere, and I'm really, really happy that now I really know you.
Yeah, same goes.
Cool. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Shortly?
So I play in a band called Bleu. It started out as my solo project about 6 or 7 years ago. And meanwhile, I'm playing with 3 other people, my sister and the 2 brothers, Axel and Stefan. And we're just about to release an album, or actually released the album already. And we're going to release a couple of more songs and hopefully play a few more shows soon. The album is called Dark Light, and it deals with contrasts. There's actually 3 songs which are really dark, 3 songs which are really light, and then there's one in between called Darkest Hour. So we're really excited about that.
Tell me a bit more of what do you mean with dark and light? How do you see it, or how do you hear it in the music, or which kind of sounds are you using for that?
Well, I think it's a really interesting question because I think that's something that that's really personal for everyone. People who have heard the songs say, or read the lyrics, say that they feel that it's quite different to the way that we named the songs. For me, dark is an atmosphere. It's an atmosphere that I feel within myself. It's an atmosphere in my lyrics about the subjects that I'm dealing with, and it's a matter of how I wrote the songs and in what state I was. And with the light songs, it's more. It actually compares quite well to hope and fear. And the light songs are very hopeful and happy and cheerful. For example, there's the last song on the album, which is very, very cheerful and which is very unlike to what we normally do, because Bleu music is normally very dark and melancholy. So it was also about experiencing something new on what we're doing.
That's really cool. Did you sit down and decided, okay, this song is going to be dark, or did you just sit down and see, okay, in what kind of mood I am, or?
Well, it was a decision we made with the band, and it's very interesting because a couple of the songs that we actually, for example, intended to be light turned out to be on the dark side after we went to record in the studio, and it just developed in a certain way and got a certain atmosphere. But certain songs were very clear, they're dark, and we decided on the concept after I had written most of the demos. And we realized that there was such a big spectrum of different kinds of songs, and we felt like where's the red thread going through everything? So we decided to make that the concept, that a band can make a big variety of different kind of music and have lots of different nuances in there. So that was a really interesting experience.
You also worked with graphic designers, right? Like in the whole concept. You want to explain that a little bit?
Yeah, sure. So I mean, obviously we work with the color blue quite often. Bleu is royal blue in French.
Makes sense.
And the concept that we made there was, we had the idea of using pictures that our drummer Stefan made along his journey around the world. And our graphic designer Stevie Fiedler, he created different symbols or symbolics, and lots of different graphics around the picture, symbolizing the meaning of the word of the name of the song.
Oh, that's cool.
So really, each individual song has a very strong design and imagery, which I think is really important for music as well. For me personally, colors have a very strong part in the whole music. So I'm really happy about that too.
Oh, it's nice because you actually see colors when you listen to sound, right?
Yes, I do.
Amazing. Cool.
Yeah.
Did this anyhow influence you, or is it just like a fact?
Well, it influences me. I mean, dark and light are nuances. They can be colors. Each song of the album has a different color for me, and so I think that definitely plays a role. Maybe also with the question of like the decision which songs are dark and light. That's definitely a part. Yeah, the colors or like the depth of the colors play a role in the whole music.
So nice. I really love that. Okay, so the song Onomatopoetry, did I say it right?
Yes, you did.
I'm so proud of myself right now. So what color does it have?
It's a very, very dark blue.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
So you brought this song. Can you want to explain a bit of about what it is?
Yeah. Well, first of all, it was a really amazing experience to take a known song and basically make a cover or a new version of it. For me, it's the darkest song on the album. It's a dark blue, but has certain aspects of sort of very dark yellowish aspects to it. So there is sort of a light coming into it. And it basically deals with lots of different subjects. It's about equality, especially women in music and in lots of different genres and spaces. The theme of older generations making space for younger generations. For me, it's a very, very important subject. So it's a very emotional song. And it was very interesting because I've had the synthesizer line I've had for about 6 or 7 years, and I've never made a song out of it. So basically we went into the studio and just created the song in one day, and it has so much emotional aspects to it. And onomatopoetry, the name comes from onomatopoeia, which is basically words that create or that symbolize what they sound like. For example, boom or bam or whatever. And there's a synthesizer line, which is like a really big siren, which on our session I play on a xylophone, which is actually really nice, the little Glockenspiel. And that's basically the symbolization of the onomatopoeia. Basically, listen up and be aware of the situation that we're in. And I really love the version that we did together because I feel like you really brought in new aspects to it and gave me a lot of space to try things out, but also brought in your elements, and it still has that sort of like listen to us. It still has that aspect to it, but it's much calmer and it has a different color now.
Does it? This is what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
I ask all the time. What is the color now?
It's it must be so weird for anybody else.
Is it violet?
No, it's it has a bit more red in it, like a bit more dark red. Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's amazing. So what are your the new steps? Are you going on tour with your new album?
That's the plan. We've had a couple of shows in the fall and winter, and hopefully we'll go and play some summer festivals soon. And just really looking forward to what's coming up and letting it flow. And really happy with just being able to be out there and play music.
And you should totally go and listen to Bleu on wherever you want to go, Spotify, whatever. Buy the album.
Thanks.
Totally. Thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure to work with you. Amazing, very inspiring.
Same.
and good luck with everything.
Thanks a lot.